Hi everyone, good morning. So today I'm going to be talking about why you want to focus on behavior patterns and not necessarily a diagnosis when we are talking about toxic relationships. But before I go into that, I want to introduce myself in case you are new here to my page. My name is Lindsay O'Brien and I am a coach and an energy healer, and I help women heal and recover from and also leave toxic relationships so they can feel free, happy, and empowered to reclaim their lives. And this week I'm giving away 3 free discovery sessions. If you are interested in working with me and looking for help and support in breaking free from a toxic relationship or healing from one and getting your life back, please send me a message. We can get you on the schedule. And these are sessions where we go deep into exactly what you're struggling with and come up with a plan to help you move forward. Okay guys, so on to the topic at hand. So why is it so important to pay attention to behavior patterns and not necessarily a diagnosis? Well, because a lot of times when we are first understanding that we may have been in or are currently in a toxic relationship, it can be very, very tempting to get pulled into trying to diagnose your partner or your ex. And this, to be fair, this can be a helpful part of the healing process. It can be helpful to figure out, okay, maybe this person that I was with has some characteristics of whatever it is, narcissism, bipolar disorder. And it can be helpful in your healing process to understand what that diagnosis entails, just so that you don't take it personally. You don't take this person's behavior personally. But it can hold you back from healing or leaving a toxic relationship if you are focusing too much on the diagnosis. Because big picture here, big picture, the diagnosis really doesn't matter. What you want to focus on are the behavior patterns of this person. Does this person who you are with or who you were with show healthy relational behavior patterns? Like, do they continually show up with kindness, care, respect? Or do they consistently display patterns of disrespect, cruelty, or even abuse? That is what you want to focus on. Because, the truth is you may never know the diagnosis of this person. It takes mental health professionals who are trained, and this is their job. It can sometimes take them months of working with someone to get to the point where they can say with confidence, okay, this person is showing characteristics of this particular disorder or behavior pattern. So it can be very difficult for any of us who are not trained in mental health to pinpoint what is going on with someone. It's very nuanced, and you can also have multiple diagnoses going on. For example, if you think that your partner may have a narcissistic personality disorder, that often comes with comorbidities. They can also have some ADD going on. They can also have some bipolar going on. My point is, it's not your job to figure that out. It's not really going to help you in the long run. What your job is to figure out if this person is or was a healthy relationship partner for you. Okay? Because, like I said before, you may never get a diagnosis for this person, unless your partner is willing to go to therapy, and then if they're willing to share with you that diagnosis, you may never know. And so you could spend a lot of time searching for that clarity when it's not necessary. What you can have clarity on are the behavior patterns, because you can see them. If you are living with somebody, if you're dating somebody, you can see very clearly what behavior patterns they're exhibiting and what they're not. And that's all that matters. That really is all that matters in the big picture. So if you're focusing too much on trying to figure out the particulars of a diagnosis of someone you're with, you can hold yourself back in your healing process. Because you're taking that time that you could be focusing on your own path, your own healing, and you're focusing it on someone else. And like I said, it can be somewhat helpful in the very beginning of this process to understand different diagnoses and just to know that this person's behavior is not personal to you. It's most likely happening with all of the people in their lives. But if you are focusing too much on it and not looking at the behavior patterns, that's not helpful for you in the long run. Sometimes people say, well, if I can find out if they're for sure a narcissist, then I'll leave. Don't do that. Don't do that. Focus on, is this person displaying behavior patterns in the relationship that are harmful or abusive or hurtful, or are they not? Are they displaying healthy relationship behaviors? And that's all you need to know, truly. There's also a tendency, if you're focusing on a diagnosis, to excuse hurtful or abusive behaviors. And so that can hold you back as well. A diagnosis is never an excuse for someone's behavior. So again, there's multiple things here. There's multiple reasons as to why focusing on a diagnosis is not ideal. And it can sometimes be a waste of your very precious resources, your time and your energy. Channel all that obsessing about what this person has going on into your own healing process so that you can move forward, so that you can heal. And then you can find, if you're focusing on behavioral patterns, you can then find a healthy partner who displays those good relationship behaviors that you want in your life. So guys, I hope this was helpful. If you're just tuning in now, I am giving away 3 free discovery sessions this week. If you are interested in working with me, send me a message and we can get you on the calendar and get you moving forward, either out of a toxic relationship or recovering from one. And then eventually, if you'd like, creating a healthy relationship. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.